Hey, this is Alex. I'm here in beautiful Split, Croatia, and today I'm going to talk about how to get the word out there for your business. Now, this is a question that people ask me a lot in the mastermind, on Facebook, on YouTube, and everywhere else. Alex, how do I bring the word out there? How do I get the word out there about my business? How do I let people know that my business exists? How do I do this? It's super important to get the word out there. Now, where did this question come from? It comes from reading a lot of marketing books and maybe watching ads on TV and so on. So you'll get this idea that branding is very, very important for a small business. Now this video is for you if you're running a small business, okay? So for a small business, be it if you sell a service or a product or anything else, if it's a small business and you don't have a lot of money, you don't have a lot of money to invest, you don't have like millions or tens of millions of dollars to invest in your business, and it's not like a viral thing that's everyone's gonna freak out about, like Pokemon Go, for example, then you're going to need a lot of money to get the word out there if you don't do the right things. So I'd like to shift your attention from just bringing the word out there to initially just focusing on getting sales for your product or service. So if you're just starting out, in most cases, it's actually not important to get the word out there in a traditional sense. So it's not important to get in a newspaper or on the news. You will not gain a lot from that. You would think that, oh, well, millions of people will see it, but you don't need millions of people to see it. You need dozens or hundreds of buyers to buy from you. So what I would encourage you to do early on is not get the word out there, not create the content and try for people to see it, but to get sales. So get people who are likely to buy to your sales page or sales call, and you can do this using Facebook ads, Google ads, or any type of other ads that you invest money into. You can hire a professional on Upwork who's a Facebook ads expert. You can hire a professional who's a landing page and sales page expert. He's an email marketing expert, and they can create a funnel for you. You can also use a tool called ClickFunnels to create a funnel for your product or service, and then get as many people as possible to buy it early on. So you have proof of concept and you have cash flow early on. Now later on in your business, for example, that's where my business is right now, it's important to, you already have sales, you already have money to invest, so then it becomes important to, yes, you need to get the word out there a little bit. So what do I mean by that? So I go to websites like prrev.com, which is essentially a PR agency, a self-service PR agency, and I pay them a couple of $100, and if I can write a piece of an article basically to publish in various newspapers and online publications, then a lot of newspapers and publications online will be interested and may publish my story about my business. Now, why do I do this? Do I do this to get more sales? Not directly. What I'm actually doing is getting mentioned in major media. Now, if you get mentioned in major media, will this necessarily bring you a lot of sales? Not necessarily. What it will do is you'll get search traffic. So when people look for you, already look for you, they already know you, and they look for you, they're going to find like a CNN article or a different type of article, Forbes.com, entrepreneur.com, and so on. And they'll take you more seriously because it's not just this guy doesn't even exist, this company doesn't exist. It's like, wow, they've been written about. So you're building credibility. That's a different kind of getting the word out there. It's credibility. And what happens then is you don't just rely on yourself to create your brand. You don't just rely on yourself to bring the word out there. You rely on media to give you some credibility. It's because it's very hard to build that credibility. You can get influencers to talk about you, you can have a book written about you, but also you can have a PR web or a different PR publication published about you. So I would hire a writer for this, and then I would go to something like PR web, and you will get published probably not on CNN.com, but a significant amount of newspapers. If you can write something that's catchy and like controversial, just slightly controversial. For example, cleaning agency in Vancouver hires immigrants, right? So it sounds controversial, but a lot of people are actually for that, and they will be like, oh, that's pretty cool. See what I'm saying? So newspapers will be more likely to publish you or publish a story about you, and yet you're not like ruining your name. That's the kind of thing you're looking to do with PR agencies or prrev.com. So that's the kind of getting the word out there that I recommend. And other than that, focus completely on getting leads and then closing the sales either via your marketing endeavors, so sales page, email marketing, and so on, or getting them on the phone and closing them on the phone. So that's my basically number one tip for getting the word out there for your business. Let me know if you have any questions below in the comments on YouTube. If you like this video and the content resonates with you, then please thumbs up on YouTube. And if you'd like more free content on marketing, sales, and entrepreneurship, then please subscribe, and I'll see you in the video tomorrow.